So now we have your home page, and this home page will contain the courses for which you have been registered, right? So these are the courses for which you have been registered, and as the program proceeds, more and more courses will be visible here, and think courses that you have finished may be taken away from your view. Don't forget, this is the student view. So I will spend a little time looking at each of these. The first one is something that we have called BSE Learner Support. That's an extremely important uh, section. We call it a course because of that's what Moodle wants to call it. But this is actually a place where you can get all the help you need. All your problems with the BSc program, you should bring to this space. And we will here have answers to your questions once questions are asked, and you can also discuss anything in general related to this program. So in this section, at the moment, it's set up as a social forum. So there is a social forum. In addition, we have questionnaires. So when you log in tomorrow, that is on Friday the 18th, there will be two questionnaires here. One about your internet resources and experience, and the other one about your basic background. It is extremely important that you fill in these questionnaires completely, because we have to understand our students. Otherwise, you and I together cannot form a successful partnership. And in this forum, you can use it for whatever purpose you want. There may be different sections coming here later. At the moment, it only has these things. So you can add a discussion topic, like somebody has already done, logged in and added a discussion topic. So if you add a discussion topic, you will be asked for the subject and what you want to say about it. And then you can post to forum. If you want to add an image or some file, you get a more advanced window, and here you can attach a file. You can attach an image or you can attach some other document. There will be maximum file size to the message, but we will not do anything here. I'm just showing you how it works. If you go to something that somebody has already started, for example, Dr. Ratnavira, who's a member of our team, has started a forum because there may be questions about SLASCOM challenges. So here the main theme is here that he has posted. Other people have posted replies already, and if you want to reply to this, you can click on reply, or you can reply to what Malsha has posted here. So if you click reply, once again you will get your quick reply window. If you want to attach something, you have to go to advanced here. So that is the support course. As you have been told, we are first going to begin with a program called Start at OUSL. Okay, and the Start at OUSL basically has at the moment three primary things. One is this course called Empowering for Independent Learning, to help you understand what you have to do to be a distance learning student. That is, a student who learns mostly by themselves or with others without having regular lectures as you may be used to. The other subject is English, that does not have a page here yet. It will start next week. And then there are the SLASCOM challenges. So at the moment we have put a forum for the SLASCOM challenges here, but if you think it's useful, we might make a separate section for it here. You will see that when it's made and made visible to you. So let us go into Empowering for Independent Learning, or as we call it, EFIL. Now this is the structure. Unlike the learner support one, this is the structure that you will see for basically all your subjects. The structure is in sections, and always at the beginning there will be a general section. The general section will contain basic information about the subject and details of how to contact the people who are teaching the subject and things like that. Here it's extremely important to select your study group. So if you click on this, you will see a choice here. At the moment we have 22 groups, but as these groups fill up, we will create as many groups as you need in these categories. So don't worry, but you can select one and only one group. So what we have done is we have made a preliminary grouping of certain areas, and we have also said that there will be some groups where assistance will be provided in the Sinhala medium and some groups where assistance is provided in the Tamil medium. Now, this program is officially conducted in English, but we are fully aware that many students are still weak in English. That is why, of course, we have an English program. So we do not want that to be a barrier. So when we have our sessions for EFIL, we will have some people in those sessions to help you in your familiar language, your mother tongue, right? But of course, we expect your responses to the questions submitted to the LMS to be in English as much as possible, but you are free to submit in any other language too. And even your questions, I must mention here, you can write in Sinhala or Tamil. Somebody will read it, understand it, and get back to you. I should mention that you can use Sinhala text or Tamil text if you have the ICTA fonts installed on your device. Otherwise, of course, you can use English letters to write in those languages also. So please, as soon as this is made available, it is very important before Saturday to select a group here. Based on these groups, we will let you know what session you have to come to on Saturday. Saturday is the official first day to start our EFIL program, right? We have what you call an icebreaker session. So you must select these one group. You will have to select one group. Don't worry too much about if you make a mistake, except that because even if you have selected the wrong area, it doesn't really matter here because the whole thing is by distance education. So you must select one group and click on save my choice. I will not select anything for Zakir because I don't know exactly where he is living and what he wants to do. The last thing I want to show you is that the contents of a Moodle page have icons and you must learn to recognize these icons, right? They are standard across Moodle, so every subject, the Moodle pages will have the same icons and you must learn to recognize them. So for example, these are actually forum. This is a forum. This particular forum is called announcements. It's only for us to announce to you. You will not be able to respond here, but you can start a question here. If you have a question about this course, you should ask it here. If you have a question about the program or about SLASCOM or something, you can ask it in the other learner support section. This is a folder. So if you have material here, there will be files for you to download or other things for you to look at. This is just a page of text. This one is a choice like we just saw, that you have to go in and choose something. I will quickly show you one more section, which is open and distance learning. Now when you come here, some of these sections will not be visible because they are not fully developed yet. We will make them visible as the course progresses. So for example, here is one that has been completely developed, and you will see that first of all you have to go in sequence. There is a page with the objectives and learning outcomes. The teacher has given a self-introduction. There is a forum for your questions about this topic only, and you have to give your answers to things that you are supposed to do. So for example, this teacher wants you to watch a video and then you have to give some response in this forum. This is a PDF file which you can open and look at, or you can download. These are links to web pages. In this case, it may be a video link or it may be just a web page, things like that. And then there is a test which you have to do. So this is the kind of thing that you will see in other sections of this course and in all the courses that are to come for your program. I think that most of you are used to Facebook and other social media, and you will find that Moodle is constructed in a similar way. This is because Moodle as an LMS is based on what is known as the constructivist philosophy of education. That means education and knowledge that is developed and taken forward by the students themselves. So Moodle allows you, just like Facebook does, very easy ways of talking to each other, sharing your ideas, and then coming up with some final result. That is how this thing has been set up, and we hope that you are already familiar with that kind of thing. But if not, it doesn't matter. If you have never used Facebook before, it doesn't matter. You will find that this is quite easy to understand and get used to, and we encourage you to use it to the maximum, because this is not only how we will teach this program, but this kind of learning platform is the wave of the future. All regular universities are also using things like this. Now it is coming in schools, and this is how you will learn everywhere. Okay, thank you very much. I wish you all success in your program. And as mentioned before, if you have any questions, please send an email to this email address, bscreg@ousl.lk, and we will try to solve your problem. Thank you very much.